So many, many different answers to this question. I mean, one thing that's very overlooked is the maintenance. And you really need to build in maintenance into the design. You need to build it in the design, the costing, the long-term financing. That is a worry we have, and we're really trying to bring that narrative up. So maintenance is one thing. And it's the maintenance that will create communities. And then stepping broader to the impact of housing, I think we need to try to collect that data more broadly. There's a very interesting WHO study that shows the impact of $1 in water and sanitation for housing can give $5 in return to $40. So it's a huge scale. How can we get the granularity of it? Because that's where we're going to be able to attract financing, if we can show the impact as so much more. So those are things that we're really trying to think about. The other thing I feel is very overlooked is how green affordable housing is. Because the green discussion is a building level discussion, right? And it's a building level discussion globally for all asset classes, whether you're housing or your offices or your malls, and it's driven by global standards. So by their very nature, global standards need to be quantified, need to be of a certain building standard, and so don't translate to the affordable housing very easily. And my argument, which we're displaying with the partner, Kwangu Kwako, who's just got EDGE certification, and they got EDGE Advanced, which is much better than EDGE Basic, is affordable housing is so green, but there's greener elements that are not captured in these global standards. So for example, most of the occupiers don't use cars, there's no parking, there's no tick, there's no extra financing for that. Yeah, the fact that the densities are much higher than you'd see in other asset classes. So they're using much smaller material envelopes. And thirdly, the fact that Kenya's grid is so green. So most of these global standards only give you credit for creating renewable energy on site. But what if you're greener by extracting off a greener grid? So those are other areas that we need to position better to get green finance to flow into housing.